I think with... I'm just thinking, like, with a normal attack, I might need... Nah, I'd do enough damage, I think. And I think I can still crit with a whip, no? Or I can't? Yeah, it should be enough. They don't seem to have any other attack, which is good. Oh, okay, so 39 HP damage I did on the last one. But we get to level 10. Let's see what happened. Look at that MP, went up by 14. This guy is a... I want to say like he's more of a natural mage, but the luck stat's really good. The strength is still good. Fizzle and dodgy dance. Okay. Yeah, I mean, of course, he has to be a bit of a do-it-all because there's going to be some enemies where we have to use magic more and stuff like that. So the MP going up that much is definitely great. Alright, Craggy Cave. Here we go. I love the little torch.
Nah, boss. 'Tis too dangerous, boss.
Robbin Ood. There he is.
Unhand me! If thou thinkest I'm letting one of the boys just die, thou hast another thing coming!
And if thou thinkest we're letting you die, thou hast another thing coming yourself!
Hey? Who art thou? State thy business.
Hast thou come here looking to pinch our treasure?
I think for just jokes, I'm going to say yes. But I think it's really funny. I'm pretty sure that Robbin Ood in Dragon Quest 3 had more of a... Like, he didn't have, like, an Old English accent. So to have the same guy, like, same accent, but now with Old English, that's really funny. Great. I'm going to say yes.
Thou shameless rogue! Come here and let me pummel thee!
So is Robbin Ood our first boss? Okay. Nice. Where shall we start? I remember like that style of enemy being really dangerous. The ones with the big axes. Let's see. Let's start with one of these. Great. Good. Oh yeah, so that we still got the desperate attack stuff going on. That's basically the type of shit that gets you game overs. The desperate attack is basically like, I think it does like an automatic crit in terms of the damage it does. So I have to heal now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that's not going to help. Now. I used this a lot in Dragon Quest 3 and it was so good. It was so good. Right. Let's attack. I want to see if Zap does... I think I use that logic of like knights are more susceptible to lightning. It's the case in other games, but not necessarily in this one. Yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that damage, honestly. I hope he hits the same one again. Nice. Okay, there you go. So give us a chance. Good. I think we'll take that. Let's keep the pressure on. No, bastard. Okay, Robbin Ood is having an assessment. Yeah, I remember sleep really carried, man. It helped to save the day. Why is it only 22 damage now, by the way? It was doing 40 before, no? E? That's weird.
Heal.
Yeah, good heal there. Let's try again. I want to try just a different element, see if it does better. Ah, there you go. So this guy's defense is higher for some reason. I don't know why. Let's get rid of him though. Yeah, a lot of variation there. Okay. Yeah, it has a pretty good success rate too. I think they're weak to fire from what I remember. Let's test it. Yeah, good damage. That's fine, we can keep up with that.
That ain't half bad.
Yeah, then he did half the damage. It's weird.
No mercy.
So that time it failed. And I think the problem is the desperate attack from here, if he does do one, would take me out. I think it's a lance problem. I think the lance just does quite varied damage. Down to yellow HP. Okay. Not good. So obviously using up my MP to do this. Yeah, Flame Slash costs quite a lot.
Much better.
Great. Always love it when you do a move like that and then you just get punished by getting smacked afterwards. It's like,
Much better.
it's literally designed to not do that. Alright, let's go.
I pulled my
Oh.
finger out.
Great crit. And then we got the dodge, so that's much better. There you go.
Enough! Enough! I surrender!
The group of enemies are defeated. 550. Whew, but not even a level up.
Thou hast clobbered me fair and square, but thou wilt spare me, wilt thou not? I swear upon my soul to mend my wicked ways. Say thou wilt, please.
Okay, so yeah, Dragon Quest 3, like I think no matter what you do, he just kind of goes back to doing what he does anyway. I'm just gonna say no, because like I know this guy's like lineage. They never learn.
But thou must! Oh, come on, Gov! I'm begging thee!
Old English and Gov. I'm gonna say no.
But thou must! Oh, come on, Gov! I'm begging thee!
Yeah, so they won't let you. So go on then, you rascal.
Cheers, ears! Verily thou art a saint! I'm Robbin Ood, by the way. What do they call thee, pal?
Wonder? That's a weird name.
'Tis a fine old name,
Oh.
that. Yeah, I like it.
Interesting.
The fork-tongued rogue doth claim that through his veins courseth the blood of heroes, boss.
Is that so? And thou needst the thief's key for doing some heroic bits and bobs, I suppose.
Surely thou dost not believe this twaddle, boss?
Well, the thing is, see, this Erdrick, the hero who did save the world all them years back, worked for one of me ancestors, as it happens. Bloke taught them everything they knew, in fact. Verily.
Cool.
And if our friend here truly is descended from me great-great-granddad's most giftedest of pupils, that explaineth how come he just duffed me up so good.
This is great. Wow, he's just gonna
Behold, the thief's key, heirloom of my storied line. Since thy family and mine go way back, I ain't too bothered about handing it over to thee. On one condition. Thou must first navigate this here cave and bring back our comrade, who hath gone and got himself proper lost.
Forsooth, boss, thou art a genius. This fellow here will be able to bring him back, no probs.
Well, what sayest thou, Kaz? You up for it?
Cuss. Yeah, I mean, I love the way he delivered that story though. That was great. Being one of his most gifted of pupils, that's brilliant. Of course I'm up for it. Let's go.
Nice one! Verily, thou art probably descended from heroes.
Oh, and just so thou knowst, there's supposed to be fairies in there what useth magic to confound all who enter, or something. Anyway, be lucky, eh?
Yeah, I'm sure this will be fine. Wow. Okay. Cool. So, we find ourselves in Craggy Cave. I think what I wanted to do is, before I start this cave, is to put a proper save in. I think it's not a good idea because I've run out of time for today's session. But I will resume the next one having beaten our first boss, and I'm very glad that Robbin Ood is back. And, well, I guess he was around from the start of Dragon Quest, and so let's do this. I'm hoping I can now come back here. Yeah, Craggy Cave is there, so let's just go back to Tantagel, throw in a save, and I will be back here to enter what should be a more interesting dungeon in the next session. Okay, my friends, welcome back to the pretty and charming Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D Remake. I had to take maybe like 6 days off from the game. I've got so many series ongoing right now. I'm just recording a lot of stuff. So it's going to be a bit of a lot of crisscrossing between different games. Not like more than I usually do, I would say. I try to not do it too much. I tend to like to focus on one game at a time. But I think that's one of those things where content creation does kind of change things slightly for me compared to what I normally do. So I think at the moment I'm having to play like 3 different games at once, which I tend to not do as much if I'm not recording. So let me... I guess let's just get a quick rest in here. Yeah, it's 12. I think this will always be the cheapest one. Might as well benefit from it. But yeah, basically, I beat Robbin Ood. It was my first like proper boss battle of the game. Cool. So we can basically now travel back to... Well, this is also the world map, by the way. So far, it's been 3 hours and 49 minutes, and we've uncovered about, I'd say, a third. So in that sense, I think it's looking pretty good. I still, in that sense, I'm kind of thinking it's like 15 to 20 hours for me. If it goes more than 25 hours, I'd be very surprised, even with my kind of pace. Surely it can't be that long a game. I think even Final Fantasy 1, even though it's a pixel remaster, it's not like the HD-2D remake level kind of thing. It was like, ended up being about 15 hours after editing, so it's probably about 18 to 20. So if it's more than 25, I'd be pretty surprised. Okay. So what we're going to do is... We don't have the spell to do it, right? Yeah. So we need this guy. We need this guy. And then we can return to Craggy Cave. Yeah. So yeah, okay, I remember now. So the whole thing was we beat Robbin Ood, and he's like, look, okay, I'll give you the key, but you need to save our underling in this like dungeon area. So that's what we're going to do. Okay. Here we go. See how far we can get. And well, is there going to be a notable difficulty spike here? So just to confirm what we're doing. One of my underlings hath gone and got himself lost in the depths of this here cave. If thou canst bring him back, the thief's thief. Bit of dyslexia going on there. The thief's key is all thine. Good luck, eh? Just so thou knowest, there's supposed to be fairies down there. Yep, what use magic to confound all who enter, or something. Wonder how come our colleague did venture into the depths of this here cavern in the first place. It's funny, these guys don't seem to have like the old English that Robbin Ood does. They're more similar to how they were in Dragon Quest 3. The thief's key were nicked off the boss after he did boast about it most noisily down the tavern. That evening he did fall into a sottish slumber, only to awaken the next morning and find it gone. Okay. Equipment-wise, so far at least, I don't think we have any equipment that protects us from much. Like, accessory-wise, we basically... Yeah, like, I have no status protection. So, yeah. We'll have to see. Alright, let's just start exploring around, get into some fights, and see what's going to happen here. Okay. Do I go straight in with the spells? Let's just try it. Okay, strong to ice. And this was singular, I think. The fire was a group of enemies. Yeah, so it's worth the extra MP. Okay, weak to that. But it's still not enough. Alright. Yeah, the experience point has definitely gone up a significant notch, but should be fine. Now, do I play the game of, like, peep before every single... I had, like, the shortcut thing, right? What was the button for it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, they actually show you, that I think, the light a little differently to what they did in Dragon Quest 3. I don't remember the chest glowing like that. Maybe I'm wrong. It's a mini-medal. Cool. Okay. Yeah, the minimap preview does make dungeon crawling easier for sure, but can I even turn that off? I forgot if I could. Yeah, you could turn it off. Let's turn it off for this dungeon, just for kicks. By default, it is turned on, but I just want to try. It's an early dungeon at the end of the day. Fully get into the spirit of exploring and adventure. Now, we also have the whip now. Let's just see what happens. I think everything's going to need 2 hits here. Doesn't fall asleep. Good. What? They got sleep touch from a normal attack? Wow. Yeah, this is bad. But I have nothing to protect against sleep. Like, I just got to deal with it. But I think eventually what we will start to find out is what's going to be the deal with, obviously, it being one party member. Now, what I did hear is that in the original Dragon Quest, it was one-on-one fights. So that made more sense to me. Obviously, again, I think they've tried to make it more in line with Dragon Quest 3. And so we are facing like multiple enemies on one here. So I don't know how tedious that's going to make dungeons, because obviously... Like, there's literally just more to do. And we have to watch a lot more attack animations and stuff. But we shall find out. Muster strength. Okay. For now, at least, like, whatever scroll I get, I'm just going to use them. I assume we just fill up all of these slots eventually, then we'll have to remove some of these abilities, like spells maybe, but let's see. Okay. I think this is an isolated room, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I think no matter what we do, we can't really take things out in a single thing, but... Yeah. So yeah, now obviously you've got multiple enemies casting snooze at you. Good crit. So yeah, I mean, if the difference between a physical attack and a spell is that the spell does a one-hit KO, then obviously worth using the MP, but... It's 2 hits either way. Then it doesn't seem to matter. But we'll get a level up soon. I think the experience is pretty significant here. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we rolled. Okay, I mean that looks a pretty good roll to me. Yeah, the strength coming up now, and well, that luck just keeps pumping. So, could be good for us. As I say, I think first time through in these dungeons, I'm happy to just do my best to explore blindly. And then once I'm done with them, then I'll just use the maps and stuff just to see if I can find spots that I missed. I think for me that's a nice balance between trying to approach it kind of with an old school mindset, but then using some new school benefits, you know? Okay. Again, we need to try and identify... I'm gonna change to this. See if I can get this guy in one hit. Nah, I won't be able to. But 35, not quite enough. Okay. Now, these shades, what are they weak to? Cool. That worked well. Cool. Tangle web. I've already got a couple of these, like, items, right? Wonder. Okay, it's got a couple tangle webs, it's got some unsealant, it's got some dazzle me not. Yeah. I think for now, we'll make do with that. Coins. Okay, so we've got two different ways. Let's take this one. But oh, I saw the chest. Yeah, this one's fine. Yeah, I think we're not far away from one-hit KO range on those guys, but not quite there. One more level up, maybe. Ah. What have we got? Confusing the user into deciding that defending is the only option open to them. So it's basically cursed in that sense. So we're not going to be using it. I can... Hold on. This is where Peep comes in, right? No! Don't you get... No, hold on, man. No, that's not fair. Wasn't there the menu to be like... No, I literally knew it was. Where's the menu where you can use Peep? That's what I literally wanted to do. Is it, do you have to go into... Oh, for God's sake, really? Oh, that's bullshit. That's how you do it. Okay, learn from my mistake, my friends. I literally obviously knew what I was getting into. I wanted to just show off the Peep ability so you can just confirm something with it. He hears a distant voice. This is an accessory. Makes the wearer defend constantly. This item is cursed and will not be easy to remove once equipped. Be careful. 150 coins. So... At the end of the day, you kind of lock yourself out of being able to do anything because... Let's just see it in action in 1.5, but I can't remove it, so I'm kind of screwed. But wait, the minimap comes up when you... Okay, well, that's a bit silly. Yeah. Quality of life is inescapable, I'm sorry. It is what it is. They want your life to be of better quality. I can't blame them for that. So let's see in action. So I'm going to try and fight. It just means like... But that's such a horrible curse, though. That means that surely you can't win. Like, it's literally game over. It means you failed the dungeon, no? It just confuses him into defending every time. Hmm. Yeah, not quite sure yet here. I guess he sometimes gets confused into defending. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, the description was it makes the user constantly defend in battle. Okay. Fine. Alright, constantly, again, a lot of this is like vocabulary. Like, when I see the word constantly, that was not constantly. So, I think we can still keep trying to push through this dungeon. Just for kicks. An unintentional added level of challenge. Nose for treasure. I want. And this is another shortcut thing I can do, I think. Get that schnoz working. Okay. Sign. Yeah, the unclaimed treasure is really good. 3 treasures left on this level. Cool. Now, only thing is, I guess you could try to use MP here, and then you'd fail to use it because you defend instead, so it'd be wasted, I think. Or is it at the point of casting? Let's have a look. 88. Okay, you don't waste MP. That's good. Yeah, okay. I'm hoping the whip should be enough from here, though. Yeah, this just makes an already complicated situation even worse. Let's change back to the whip. Should be 1 hit if we can make it. There you go. Yeah, only thing is whatever boss we're going to end up fighting, if there is another one down there, which I assume there probably will be, that could be trouble. So this is one where I found another way down. I'm going to take it for now. And then we can immediately just start like this. 7 treasures, wow, okay. We'll do our best. And I mean, it's mean because they give you the things so quickly, the cursed items so quickly, that it just means that for most of your time in the dungeon you've got to have it equipped. Okay. Can we find someone that can get rid of this curse on me in here? What are the chances? Strong medicine. Might find some like mobile priest. Damn, really? Okay. Yeah, those crits definitely coming in. That might be this hero's superpower, the crit potential. What if we go this way? Yeah. Okay. Now, that goes down even further, but... does that still count as this level? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a pretty big dungeon. Cool. Let's go for this guy first. Not enough. Oh. Rude. Yeah, we've got plenty of medicinal herbs, so I'm hoping it'll be enough to see me through here. How close are we to a level up? 427, okay. It's a decent chunk. Alright, let's go for it.